All right, so this has been a couple more days. I don't see any improvement on his fins, and I think that's because what I'm noticing is signs of both bacterial and fungal infection. So I've got some methylene blue coming tomorrow, which you can tell I have a little bit in the water already, which is that Betta Revive stuff. I was looking more into it, and the Betta Revives, as much as I love them, they're obviously portioned for a small tank. In fact, you're might see my finger cross the camera here in a minute because I'm in one hand trying to do this, but it's in this little container like this. You probably have seen them, the little Betta Revives, a little blue fish, and it's full of methylene blue. So it is basically like a miracle cure for bettas. It is safe for them in small quantities. You need to obviously know your dose. And I've done a little bit of looking it up. So I'm going to have to do a little more research into that because he desperately needs these top fins getting healed. And it worries me because if that is a fungal infection, I need to treat probably the bacterial one first, because that on the back tail, yeah, you can see on his top fin, it looks like it's fungal, and on the back, it does as well. That discoloration gives it kind of like that fungal infection look, but the tatter there that's on the back, that unevenness also tells me this is probably also bacterial. So we've got our work cut out for him with him, and I'm really hoping for the best. He's still energetic, and I'm looking to keep that, but if I can't treat his symptoms, it's going to be inevitable. So I'm really hoping he's going to hold out. I put little bit of medication in the water. Like I said, I got a little bit of methylene, and I got a bunch of ghost shrimp in there now, which are helping me clean. I put 40 in. We lost 5 from probably stress. And all the others seem to be doing all right. They're literally everywhere. They like this tree for sure. And you can see, don't mind the horrible glue job. I tried Seachem's Reef Glue, and I am not a fan. I also got some red root floaters in here. Come to find out, red root floaters apparently don't do well in humidity. I did not know that. So that explains why my red root floaters have always been dying, because I have tops on my tanks, and you can notice humidity. Yeah, so that's why my red root floaters weren't making it. So I'm trying them in here with the open top. My room's not very humid. So these plants on the top might not make it, but who knows? This is a betta topper. It's not pothos, because I read that pothos, if the bettas eat the roots, it is dangerous. And since I am using them like this, yeah, the bettas are going to be able to eat the roots. So I did my research and made sure I got plants that weren't toxic for them. But yeah, we got our little Indian almond leaf in there. I probably should throw some more in there, but I don't want to make this dark water. I just want to make sure we get some of those tannins in there for him. But you can see he's using the full tank as usual, and that is just great to see that he's not sitting still. He's still got a chance, and I am rooting for him. But yeah. Tomorrow I'll start treating him for fungal infections. I'll have to do a water change in this tank and then start putting it in for fungal, because this is the 3rd day for bacterial infections. So it's not going to progress from that, hopefully. And if it does, well, who knows? These shrimp have been a little interesting for him. You can see he definitely noticed them, but I put Daphnia in there earlier, so he might still be looking for them. He got all of them, though, so there's no more Daphnia in there. He's the only one so far I've fed the Daphnia. Oh, he thinks he found one. Sorry, buddy, but that's not a Daphnia. But yeah, he really loves the Daphnia. And ever since I put them in, he has lost all interest in the shrimp. They're eating their little crustacean food from good old Hikari. Really, I got this for my palm crabs, but all my palm crabs are gone. My bettas didn't get along with them. I honestly am sad about that, because my palm crabs were one of my favorite little critters. They were so cool to watch them sit in the tank and just burrow in the substrate, or not the substrate, the sand. They put themselves in tight little spaces and you just see their little heads poking up at you. It was so cute. I had them for a good month and a half, so they definitely just died from the betta. Probably during molting seasons or whenever. But yeah, I'll show you how he is. You can see his fins on the back are completely regrown. Dorsal fin's still a little torn, but the top part of it is regrown. Just the back now needs to regrow. And he's good to go. He's looking great. I think I'm going to keep him, though. I don't think I want to get rid of him. He's just timid enough to make him so adorable. Like, whenever it's feeding time, like, he's still trying to figure out, like, how the feeding times work, but he loves this tank. He's always interacting with his environment, and I gotta put something else in here just for him. I'm gonna get rid of this little, this was for my little palm crabs. I had them. Get rid of these so that way you're not looking at that reflection there as much. Hey, it doesn't help. My desk is a mess. But yeah, this was there's a little, man, I need a new light. This isn't cutting it anymore. It's an Aqueon planter light, which most people know these aren't really the best lights. They aren't bad though. I'm not gonna lie. For the price, that's kind of my reaction on the price. $30 for a LED planter light that's really just for a 5-gallon. I don't know about that, man. But it has worked. It has been enough to get my my downoi, or I don't know how it's said, pogo stemoi, downoi, whatever. I don't know. I just butchered that. But it's been enough for this to grow out, which is a medium light plant. So it's good enough for that. This is a good medium light plant, or plant light. So. It's still getting, you can see I put some plants in here now. You got Cutie in here still. A little Monte Carlo carpet though, in this other one. I honestly was debating on getting 2 of them, but I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of caught, and I think the betters are gonna like this a little more than they're gonna like this. So. I also had to take Lily back to the store because she was getting aggressive with Peep, and she also decided to get aggressive with my guppies. So unfortunately I had to surrender Lily because I can't take care of an aggressive betta. Peep is kind of becoming a little bit of a troublemaker too, so I might have to isolate her into a tank on her own. But there's the new male gup. Because, like I say, the females weren't breeding with my male because they already bred with him. Come on, focus in. There we go. He's a real looker. He's still shy though because it's his first day in there. You can see he's very timid. He's scared of everything. And then good old Nellie. You say goodbye to them, Nellie? Say goodbye? No, I don't think she's gonna say goodbye. I swear she talks sometimes. But no. I hope everyone's doing alright. Have a nice day.